Welcome to today's Explainer. If you've been anywhere near the US trending charts lately, you already know there's this absolute force taking over the conversation. Today, we're diving into the anatomy of a massive viral hit, the absolute explosion of Baby Monster's music video for CHOOM. CHOOM. We're going to break down the exact strategy and the crazy data behind this takeover. And honestly, whether you're a creator, a marketer, or just a fan, there is so much to learn from how perfectly they rolled this out. Let's get right into it. Just one. That is the single most mind-blowing piece of context for everything we're about to talk about today. This entire explosion of viewership, it all happened in just one single day, a mere 24 hours. Usually, in the digital media landscape, getting real traction takes weeks of the slow, agonizing burn. But here, we're talking about an immediate volcanic eruption of interest. It just goes to show how lightning-fast a global audience can mobilize when a release is handled perfectly. So keep that single-day time frame in the back of your mind as we dig into these numbers. And here's exactly what went down in that one day. 12.8, as in over 12.8 million views. Literally, in the time it takes the Earth to spin around once, this video racked up more than 12.8 million plays. I mean, we're talking about a viewership scale that completely outpaces the populations of some of the biggest cities on Earth. It's wild. This number proves we're not just looking at a normal song drop, we're looking at a highly coordinated, algorithmic absolute triumph that grabbed millions of eyeballs basically instantly. But wait, it wasn't just passive scrolling. Over 798,000 people took the actual physical action to hit that like button. They endorsed it. And this is an absolutely crucial metric, right? Because high engagement relative to the view count is exactly what feeds the algorithm. Pulling in almost 800,000 likes in a single day is like lighting a massive signal fire. It shouts to the platform, hey, this is resonating, push this to everyone. If you're ever trying to build an audience, honestly, this is a masterclass in rapid mobilization. Section 5, the #1 trend, US video domination. The real secret sauce is right here in this data. So we've got our views at over 12.8 million, our likes at over 798,000, but take a look at that third metric. Comments. Over 58,000 of them. When you stack high views with tens of thousands of active written discussions, you're creating the perfect algorithmic storm. Active text tells the platform people are sticking around, right? It's way stronger than just a passive view. This specific triad of metrics working together is the exact engine that launched Baby Monster's CHOOM straight to the top of the intensely competitive US market. Section 7. Meet Baby Monster, the faces behind the hit. Before we get into naming names, we've got to talk about the search mechanics fueling all this visibility. BABYMON. This is the shortened, highly searched keyword alias for Baby Monster. From a pure analytics side, having this compact, super catchy alias, along with other Korean keyword variations, lets fans search, tag, and trend the group so much faster. It basically consolidates the whole conversation. So every single time someone types BABYMON, it feeds right back into the main ecosystem, building this tight web of search visibility that the algorithm just eats up. So who actually makes up this powerhouse group? It's a 7-member ensemble. Haram, Ahayan, Ruka, Chiquita, Farida, Rara, and Asa. These 7 are the real driving force behind those millions of clicks. And here's the genius part. In the video's metadata, all their individual names are packed into the keyword tags, which means if a fan goes searching for just one specific member, they are funneled straight to the main destination. It scoops up all these segmented audiences and drops them into one single trending spot. Just a brilliant structural advantage for maximizing traffic. Section 10. The lyrical attitude. Fierce and unapologetic. The attitude driving all those clicks is perfectly captured right here. Walk in, stomping like we own the place. Talk about a statement of absolute authority, right? When a group drops a highly anticipated track, the vibe they project totally dictates how the audience is going to respond. By straight up stating they are stomping like they own the place, Baby Monster is locking in this dominant, high-energy brand identity from second one. It's basically a direct command to the listener to sit up and pay attention. They also actively call out those standard pop expectations. They saying, trust me, I'm not just a pretty face. But then, how do they actually break that stereotype? By hitting us with these aggressive, commanding action verbs. Own it, burn it, kick it, flip that. It's this total rejection of passivity. They're telling the audience exactly who they are by embracing pure action. It's such a smart lyrical strategy because it hooks you by promising high energy and then, well, it absolutely delivers. Section 13. The recipe for success. Structuring the hook. The formula for all this is literally written right into the structure of the song itself. It's this rapid-fire countdown. Step 1, 1, 2, heat is on. Boom, immediate energy. Step 2, 3, 4, BABYMON. They seamlessly weave their brand alias right into the beat. Step 3, we gon' get this party started. Just a wide-open invitation to the fans. This lyrical countdown is really a microcosm for their whole release strategy. It's structured, it's energetic, it builds hype in seconds, and it delivers. This is a meticulously crafted hook designed to grab you from the very first beat. And what's the payoff for all that meticulous crafting? The #1 video trend in the United States. It's just the mathematical conclusion of combining over 12.8 million views, nearly 800,000 likes, and over 58,000 comments, with an undeniable, unapologetic attitude. They targeted a massive audience, they used brilliant search keywords, they put out a fiercely confident product, and the US viewing public responded by rocketing them to the absolute top of the trending charts in just 24 hours. Which naturally brings us to the big question we should all be asking. With 12.8 million plus views locked down in day one alone, what in the world will BABYMONSTER conquer next? If this is what they can pull off in just 24 hours, the trajectory for this group is just fascinating to think about. They've got the algorithm perfectly tuned, they have the massive engagement, and they clearly have the attitude. Keep your eyes glued to those charts, folks, because this cultural phenomenon is moving incredibly fast. Thank you so much for joining me today to break down the strategy behind this massive trend. Keep learning, keep questioning, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.